Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Uh, Welcome to Monday Night Mash. Um, First off, I want to start out with a small disclaimer and a story. uh, all right, y'all. First off, I want to start out with a. Let's see. Honestly, here's the disclaimer part. I want to let y'all know that I'm honestly a first time prepper. Um, and here comes the story. Uh, a couple of years ago, John come to me and let me know that he found, this community, and he was like, "Dude," he said, "I think we ought to start doing this." He said because of the fact that that we could see the end of the world one day, or something could happen, and tragedy strike or something, and we may need supplies or whatever. So I got to thinking about it, and the more I thought about it, so I started helping him, and the more I helped him, the more I got into it, and now I've actually started, getting into it and trying to figure out what goes on in the prepper community and how to, you know, how to do this and everything else. So, but anyway, how are y'all tonight? Getting back into the live. So with all of that, uh, I want to know how y'all are feeling, and also, I know everybody had been talking about the topic that I've chosen today. Hey, Frank Short, how you doing, buddy? But anyway, so about the topic, actually. Hey, Dome Seeker, how are you today, dear? Uh, what I was going to say was, the security I was talking about was like, you know how like everybody hates trackers and this and that and whatever. Uh, the biggest thing that I can tell you is like the RFI chip in your debit cards, your credit cards, all that kind of stuff is definitely well, it can be tracked anywhere as long as you swipe the card wherever you swipe it. Um Other thing is you're better off if you start with money. I mean, cuz money's hand to hand. There's no You can't really track it. I mean, yeah, they can tell where the serial number went to, but they don't know who had it. But um yeah, like all the RFID chips and like your Chime card, your Cash App, even the PayPal card has them. I mean, just about any debit card or credit card or any kind of card you got nowadays has some kind of chip in it. If it has anything to do with money. Oh, cease paper currency. That's a good question, Jim. I'm not really sure. Uh, Honestly, but that right there could be a tragedy if it all goes digital. Because if they want you to do nothing but Bitcoin and all of that stuff, I'm kind of scared of that. I'd want to go. I'd want to do something else, honestly, because that right there could. You'd have to have a lot of security for that. I mean, and then there's other things that you can do to safeguard your whereabouts and everything too, and that's like cutting everything off, like all of your location finders and everything else, and use burner phones, which is like a prepaid phone because you can change the number every month. And not to mention, like, uh, if you're online, use a VPN because they can't track you. And there's also cool tricks with VPNs, or some of them anyway. If you change the location of where you're at in the VPN, you can actually look up on like Netflix and other places, and it can even get you cheaper rates on your on your Netflix, and you can actually watch different stuff that other countries get to watch that we can't. That's another thing we can that is actually, something that you can do. But well, that's true too, Raven. You got a point there, bud. But anyway, I mean, well, other than that, I mean, there's not really much you can do to protect yourself about that kind of thing, honestly. But cash only is the only thing I know. And that's the only thing that, yeah. And then if everything goes digital, I say just do barter. I mean, most people would do that anyway. I mean, it's heck, it worked for how many centuries before we actually, or how many years before we actually went to cash? Yeah, it's a good place. I mean, that's a good thing to do. I mean, honestly, it really is. Um, Also, like, did y'all hear? There you go, skills and barter items. That's a good idea, John. No doubt. I mean, everybody should at least barter, because I mean that's the best way to go, because they did it forever before we actually came up with the money system that we've got now. Yeah, gold, silver, all of that. Um, did y'all hear not too just like a few hours ago? I got a breaking news story on my phone that Biden's trying to have Congress break in and and make the union go back to make the railroad workers go back to work. They have actually, I don't know the whole story. I didn't read exactly the whole article, but from what I understand, he's asking Congress to to pass to go in and like do something to help them like unlock or whatever the heck they're trying to do. But he's going to screw it up just like he does everything else. I mean, you know how that goes. That's how he ever does. He screws shit up. But no, I don't know. I think that'd be a bad idea, because if you go in doing that, then you're looking to mess with a lot of people, and plus those workers are not going to want to do what they're supposed to when they go back, because they're not getting paid like they're supposed to, because the government stepped in and made them. And then that's just going to cause total chaos. And I'd say they won't go back to work anyway. And then what are they going to do? They're going to fight for scratch and claw to find people to work? I doubt it. Who's going to go? But I mean, it's crazy how all of that works, because people, they don't know. They don't realize that the government doesn't realize you can't force people to do something. You just, I mean, yeah, go in and help them solve the problem that they have, but don't go in and tell them that they have to go back to work. Yeah. Now that's another story. I mean, education is horrible. I mean, hell, I think I learned more just from doing what I did as a kid than I did what I did when I was in school. Yeah, that's true. They all do. because I mean the turnover rate at a lot of jobs is horrible. I mean, even at my job, and I know I don't do the fanciest job in the world, but we hire people and like 2 days later they'll come in, they'll work like 2 days, and then 2 days after that they're gone. Hmm. See. What are you asking again, Carrie? I'm sorry, I can't. I can't really figure what you wrote there. Kids are always lazy to learn. Those are anyway. I mean, nowadays it's hard to get them to learn. I don't know what the deal is. No, cursive never. It hasn't been taught since my nephew was a kid, and he wasn't even taught cursive, and he's like 26 now. I mean, it's ridiculous how they straight out just like cut the cursive writing out, and then when you get a paper that says here, sign here, what are they going to do? They're going to look at it and go, what's that mean? That's another question. Yeah, how are they going to figure out the Constitution if they can't read cursive? Oh, Disney? That I don't know. Disney's Disney's a that's an odd rat. Hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you caught me live, man. For the first time, I think. Hello, Annette. Lone Wolf, how you doing, bud? Nah, you good. No, yeah, really. Yeah, I mean, they see that's what I'm saying. That's where I get like iffy about Disney because they're sketchy as hell. I mean, for me, I don't know. I think I don't know. They're really sketchy anymore. Yeah, there are because I mean, I've watched I've watched I don't know how many videos of like just Disney stuff where they've had like scenes of like naked women in like the little windows of like some of the houses and stuff, and you're like, what the crap? I've seen all of that stuff, and it's ridiculous. Hey, I appreciate it, my man. Thanks, Lone Wolf. Hey, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, at least she could teach him how to do cursive and all of that stuff. Yeah, Disney. That's like I said, Disney's like iffy, man. They're border because of the stuff that they put in there. I have seen those videos, and some of that stuff is a little bit disturbing. I mean, it's I don't know how they get by with it, but it's because of the way they do it. It's in small scale, and it's in like slight frames, and in slight. Oh yeah, I'm sure that thing. It's a waste of space. Yeah, I haven't really actually heard about that one, but yeah, I heard about the little demon part, but I never actually read the premise. That's horrible. If it was disgusting. No, they can't write a check or balance an account. That's bad too. Yep. Disney's getting out there, man. Disney's getting too far out there. And then they changed CEOs again too. I mean, I don't get it. You can only do so much. I mean, there's only so much money in the world. And people still fall all over Disney, and I don't know why. But I'd rather go with DreamWorks or some other place. Yeah. I actually was looking into maybe like a Mossberg or something, like a 12 gauge. I've been talking about it for a while now, but just not sure what brand I want. I mean, I know a Mossberg is a decent gun, so I have been looking into those. Um, yeah, there's a lot of funny business at Disney. Yeah, yeah, definitely cheaper than Remington. I know at one point, like a couple, like years ago, my dad owned like back in the day. I can't remember what brand it was. I don't remember if it was a Remington or what, but he owned a 12 gauge lever action. I was like, that's crazy. I'd never seen one until he brought it home. I mean, it's nuts. Okay. What would be your first choice, McBean? Ah, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Hey, that ain't bad. 210. Okay, Brian. I got you. An 870 pump. Not bad. Well, that's true too. You got a point, Sergeant. He might have been. If I ain't mistaken, he was. Cali Sticks. Okay. Yeah, I'd say it is. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with a 410. I had one of those when I was like 15, 16 years old. Well, actually, I was a little younger than that. I think I was like 13 or 14. Oh, yeah. I'd say so. Oh, okay. Well, that's true. Lone Wolf, you got a point, buddy. That's the truth. You could use that. Seventh hour, bless up to you too, bud. Okay. Now I have heard of the model 1100 and a 410. Mine, I had to like a mine was a cheap gun. It was like the old English 410 or whatever. It was the one I got it from Walmart. Well, my dad got it for me at Walmart. But That was when I was like 13, 14 years old when he got me that. It wasn't a bad gun though. I mean, I wasn't. Yeah. How you doing, Blue Dog? How's it going, brother? But yeah, I don't know. I'm also looking to. I'm also starting to prep like canned goods and that kind of stuff too. Um, I'm gonna start off with some beans and I've got a few cans of beans here that I've already started with. Then I'm gonna get some. Hey, that's not a bad idea either. That's a good idea too, Sheridan. I don't mind that either. That's not a bad idea either. Because that's 12 gauges. They're decent guns. Get some scatter bullets and you be good. Get the old buckshot. Or as they used to call it back in the day, the pepper spray. But no, I got like I was saying, I got beans and stuff here that I've started to prep and that I'm saving up, and I've got like ravioli and that kind of thing. But that's the that's sort of what I've been doing so far. So I mean, I'm not like 100% into it yet, but I've started. I'm gathering as I go. It's been a rough thing. John's been trying to help me, but and I've been trying to do it myself. But you know how it goes. I mean, you got to do things that at certain points when you can get time to do it. Oh my God, make a grown man cry and turns him orange. I think he was already orange. I think he was born orange. Yeah, that's true, man. My dad was cool. he he's got me out of a pickle a few times. Hey, that's true, Bama. I got to do that. I got to stay one step at a time. But yeah, it is a good place to start. I mean, I got to build somewhere. I mean, once I start building that, then I can, move on to different things. Like I've already asked my mom. She's already told me that she would write down how to can a lot of different vegetables and this and that for me. So I got that going. And I mean, so there's other things that I've got going on, but I'm just into the start of it right now. So kind of into the thick of it. Got to pull it some from over here and some from over there and some from the middle. Hey, thanks, Brian. I appreciate it, bud. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Yo, what's up, big country? Hey, that's good, man. I'm glad. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she I mean, I can do the canning part of it, but she's gonna actually give me the like her family recipes from her mom and stuff like that to where I can can it like they did because that's the way I grew up. That's what I grew up eating. I mean that kind of food and the way it was canned and I mean my grandma was definitely I mean she canned everything. She canned chow chow. She canned green beans. She canned pinto beans. She canned apples. She canned pears, peaches, applesauce. She canned it. one thing and another. I mean, she had a whole like list of stuff that she can. I mean, and then my mom, she has done that for years. I mean, that's where I first learned. That's where I first learned that I love pickled beets was because my grandma pickled beets, and we was at her house one year. Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. I got to do all of that. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Oh yeah, I'd say it was fun too, wasn't it, Bernie? Oh no, you're right about that, Dome Seeker. There's nothing better about than homemade applesauce. And I'm telling you, my grandma, I'm telling you, she had you just added a drop of sugar and it just tasted like pure butter. I mean, they were just like perfect. Because she would always add just a little bit of sugar and they were just like bam on point, like the best applesauce I ever ate. Hey, canning apple butter is hard to do. That takes a while. Because you got to sit there and watch it boil. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Biden's trying to, I don't know if he's trying to force them to work or whatever, but he's asking Congress to break into it. And I'm like, don't put them in it. It'll just get worse. Hey, apple butter's awesome too. Yeah. I got to say yes to the apple butter too, but it's good too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my mom's going to teach me how to do freezer jam and all that kind of stuff too. Yeah. I got to figure out, I'm going to go online and read up on a lot of this stuff too, because I got to figure out how to do some of it, like some of the recipes and stuff, because I don't have everything. But I have to figure out what to get and when to get them. And I've got some stuff actually stored in my phone that I've got in uh my little notepad thing from my phone. It's my like what they call Samsung Note. But I've got a lot of little things in there. I need to print them off. Oh wow. What kind of jelly? Just different ones? Peach, strawberry, and all that good stuff, don't? Hey, that's a good idea, Joni. That is a good idea. Put it in a slow cooker. Yeah. I didn't think about that though. Yeah. You're right, Raven. I definitely got to. Hey, thanks, Gary. Good night, buddy. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. But honestly though, yeah, that's where I'm at with a lot of that. I mean, I just got to figure out, what and all the. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Dome Seeger. Heck yeah. All of that sounds good. I'd eat every bit of it. And then some. Oh, yeah. Apple shit is yummy. Apple butter is yummy. It is the shit. I gotta admit, you're right, Sheridan. That the apple butter is good. I like it on biscuits with a touch of molasses. Make your lips smack your brain out. That definitely makes it good. I'm telling you. Or just biscuits and molasses. Just be careful you don't get knocked out in the floor for getting some on the flange and putting the knife back in the butter dirty. But no. Anyway, No, but yeah, I'm definitely trying to get deeper into it. I mean, John's talking me into a lot of stuff, so I'm actually trying to get my actual, everything up. Stock on oats and flavored jelly. Hey, that's a good idea too. I never thought about that. Just start buying jelly and stock up on it too. That's not bad. And then can my own too. That's a good idea. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with candy moonshine. Right? That's exactly what I was thinking. I've seen a couple that I was going to actually buy. They looked actually they were top notch, so I thought about buying them. Um. Oh wow. Yeah, Brian, you gotta get that's a okay. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm thinking of doing that before I actually bake them and just pour the molasses inside the biscuit and then bake this sucker and see what that does. Hmm. Oh God, chocolate moonshine. I'd get too drunk because it tastes exactly like chocolate, and then I wouldn't want to stop drinking it. And that's a bad thing for me. Or at least I think it is anyway. Oh yeah. Fine store work can. Oh yeah. Well, I can grow vegetables. I just gotta. No, my dad actually taught me how to do the gardening thing. I can do that. I just gotta get myself into. I'll tell you one wine that I can't definitely drink, and that's the cotton candy wine from Tennessee Wines. Man, that shit tastes exactly like freaking cotton candy, and I just want to drink it all the damn time. It tastes exactly like cotton candy, and it's like, nope. If I had that, I'd be done. I'd drink the whole bottle and be sloused. You're right, Sheridan. No, don't do that. But hey, that's what but actually no, come to think of it, that's what happened to oh shoot, what is his name now? I forget now. But anyway, it was a good comedy show anyway from Jerry Clower. That little bit I tried to do a while ago in such a unhumble fashion. But yeah, no, yeah, my mom's supposed she's gonna help me learn to possum. I don't know, man. I think it might be. All right, Frank. Have a good one, buddy. Hey, I tell you what. If it's anything like apple pie moonshine, I'd definitely get drunk off of it because I wouldn't know when to stop drinking it. Because a buddy of mine had some apple pie one time when we was down in John's neck of the woods, and I'll tell you one thing, he that stuff tasted exactly like apple pie, and it was so sweet and tasted just like apples, like an apple pie that you could have just kept drinking and you would have never known that you was drinking as much as you was drinking. That's when it's scary. Yeah, Marcel Ledbetter. You're right. Thanks, thanks, Lone. I I could I knew, but I couldn't think of his name. But that's it, Marcel Ledbetter. Hey, I got two jars of Shine at John's. I just got to go get it. shoot. I mean, I ain't had a chance to go get it yet, so because I'm never off on a weekday to be able to go get it. But I am Friday, so I might do it then. Actually, I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this week. It's gonna be a long, crazy trip. I ain't never been off that many days. I've only been off 2 at the most. Shine bad. Really, Cole? Are we sure about that? It shine really bad. It's good actually for a lot of prepping reasons. I can tell you a bunch. Well, you got for one, you can sanitize a wound with it. 2, it's good for a lot. Tell him, Joni. It is good stuff in moderation. Trust me, you don't want too much. It can knock you on your butt. There you go, country. Get your shine on. That's a good song too. But no, honestly though, like for real though, like that kind of stuff, it's good for like a lot of stuff. Hey, you could use it as a fire starter, honestly. That stuff is as potent as gasoline. John might need to use it as gasoline. Oh yeah, Jerry Clairol was a hilarious dude. I mean, yeah, he knew he got us right. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was similar of what he talked about and all of that stuff that was in my life that I actually have witnessed, or maybe even been a part of. Hey, got that? Yeah, the medicinal part of it should be the clear shine, no doubt. Straight corn liquor or straight just any clear liquor. I mean, it can even be rye. But well, let's do it. Got to do it for Tom. Rye whiskey, why risky we try. All righty, my man. It depends. Depends on the situation because if I've got to bug out, I'm definitely going to. And me and John's already got a location picked out somewhere. Actually in my neck of the woods, but then we also have then I got a plan. I mean, but if I can hang in, then yeah, I'm going to for as long as possible. But if I got a bug out, then I'm definitely going to my bug out location that we've got picked up. Oh, I bet it did, Sheridan. Lemon shine, whoop de doo, because it tastes like lemonade. I mean, if you like spicy lemonade, like kind of sour lemonade, then yeah, it'll definitely make you spin like a top, or to make you feel like you're spinning like a top. That's for sure. But but yeah, if I can stay in, I'm going to try. But if I have to bug out, then yeah, I'm going to the bug out location that we've got planned. But nah, I plan on trying to do whatever whatever the situation warrants, because I'm not staying if I can't defend it, or if I can't make a go of it where I'm at, then yeah, there's no sense in staying where you're at. You should bug out, honestly. But if you can do it while you're still there in your own home or whatever, and you've got enough amenities to keep you going for a little while, then there's no need to move. But if there's a threat coming or some kind of whatever, yeah, then you want to bug out. I'll figure because that's what I would do. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, that's what I would base it on is like the situation because if the situation was like dire to where like a bomb was coming or they were bearing down on whatever, then yeah, I'd take the hell out of here. But if I could sit here and hang out for a while now, then what would be the point? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just playing for it because I mean the inevitable will probably end up coming anyway, but and you'll have to bug out soon enough. But if there's enough, if there's enough way, then there's no reason to bug out until you have to. There you go. An outdoor kitchen and a karaoke bar, poolside. I like that, Johnny. That's a good idea. Good tunes and just jam. Oh Lord, that ain't good, Raven. Yeah, you're right about that. Bugging in does beat a tent. Yeah, I agree with that. That's what I had planned on doing anyway. Like if I can tough it out here for a while, then yeah, definitely what I'm going to do. But until the situation warrants me to bug out, yeah, I'm not going nowhere until I have to. I mean, I'll plant my roots until I have to, and then once that situation arises or whatever situation arises, then I'll take off because I mean, there's no sense in staying if you can't. And if the situation is going to warrant that you're going to end up something happening or whatever, but you know, but it's crazy, and all of this stuff is starting to get crazy, man. Like everything. So I mean, I can honestly say it looks like it's going to be. Hey, Pilgrim, what's going on, bud? Good to see you, my man. Hell yeah, definitely get the shotgun. I got to. I've got to get it, and I plan on getting a handgun at some point later on down the line. Um, oh yeah, now that would be cool. That would be a place to bug out to in a cave with an underground lake. Shit, you could definitely spend a while down under there. Yeah, John is pretty decent, I suppose. But hey, y'all help too. Well, that's good. Always good thing, Raven. All right, my man, I'll give you to you, big country. Hold on a second. Actually, hold on. That's true, Sheridan. You got a truth there. Some places are already ready. Some people are already ready to bug out. And there's a lot of people already making shelters and stuff for themselves and stuff too. Thanks, Neil. I appreciate it, buddy. But yeah, that'll definitely help. But honestly though, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on just within the government that makes me want to just say the heck with it and do my own thing here. And then if I have to bug out, then I'll bug out somewhere else. But like I say, man, I mean, that's a good question. John come up with that honestly. One day I come in and he said, dude, he said, I need your help with the prepping thing, right? And he said, I need the help with the channel. He said, and this way you can learn some stuff too. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. And then the next thing I know, we go live and he just starts calling me Caveman. And at one time he wanted to call me Ladies Man. But that's another story. We won't get into that one. That was from a long, long time ago. Oh, Lord. 6 drive-by shootings this past weekend, Johnny? Good Lord. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you, bro. I guess so, man. Hey, but yeah, the caveman part works. I have to admit. I mean, that's just me. I'm just who I am. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I don't change myself. Yeah. No, no. No, I'm not getting into that story. Hey, I'll save that one for next time because it might take the whole freaking hour. And I got to get up early in the morning, so I can't do it too long. And that might take the whole hour. Trust me. I mean, John will tell you. No, that's actually a funny story. I'll have to tell y'all that one the next time I come on. The next hour. But yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. But no, I promise I will. I'll give y'all that story next time I'm on. Hey, that's true, man. There could be much worse. But yeah, I like to. When he said it, I wasn't mad at him. I kind of went with it. I was like, "Hey, man, that kind of worked." Yeah, I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely." I'm like, "That's just me and a lump sum." I am like an old caveman. Neanderthal to the greatest. Nah, I'm kidding. But no, I just when he said it, I was just like, okay. He said that's what most of the guys and girls in here know you as is caveman. I'm like, all right. Hey, that's true too. Hey, definitely remind me, Jen, because I'll forget by next week. But yeah, I'll give you a roll tide, Jen. But you know I got to come with Go Mountaineers at the end of it. Toxic masculinity. Hey man, I'm telling you, it's not. Actually, it's not even that. Y'all find out next week. Trust me, it's a good story. I'm glad y'all have had a good evening though. I've enjoyed myself today. Oh God, spell checking kills me too, and especially autocorrect on the cell phone. That irritates the life out of me today. every day. Honestly, I can't stand to autocorrect on a phone. I wish I could. I mean, I turn it off, but I can't. There's days I wish I could just completely dismantle it because I can't dismantle it on every or like it'd take me forever to go in there and undo it from everything that it actually works on. But no, I can't stand spell check. Yeah, you're right, Joni. It does stink. It changes words when I don't want it to. It'll autocorrect stuff that shouldn't be autocorrected. I'm like, what the Jesus? Dude, I'm not even a Chokey fan, trust me. That oh hey, mine don't either. I'd be like, y'all come see us, you hear? And that thing don't it runs a long bunch of crap across the screen. Oh, yeah. Duck. Exactly. Type the other word, you get duck every single time. That is always the case right there. Duck, duck, goose. We're in the flop. Have a good night, Raven. You have a good night, sweetie. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, but autocorrect is the worst. But no, anyway, but I just, I'm just into that kind of thing, like doing just trying to prep out and get everything going. Yeah, she actually has known me for since she was about 19. That is true. We've known each other for a good while, me and Sheridan have. She's a decent friend. Hey, no problem, Neil. Have a good one, bud. Yeah, I'm still trying to learn too, so don't feel bad. uh, but yeah, I mean, every day is a learning experience with this. But hey, I'm enjoying it, and I'm heading down the road with it. I mean, pushing forward, trying to get better. Looking at what I can prep and what I don't need to prep, and what I need to prep more of, and not enough, and this and that, and just a lot, weigh it out and figure out what I gotta get here and there, so I can, and I definitely know I want to get iron skillets for sure. I want iron everything. Iron skillets, iron pots, iron pans, iron everything. Hey, well, that's a good idea, I suppose. Nah, she don't know that story. No, that's something I haven't even told her. So she's gonna get a kick out of this story too next week. Y'all all will, trust me. I can't believe I did it. And I can't believe John did it or said it. Y'all figure it out. Hold on. I'll tell you. when next week comes, y'all will get the full story. I will make that the topic. Caveman reveals ladies man week. No, it don't have no alcohol involved. I was at work. I'll give you that much. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing it next Monday, but definitely. Hey, I appreciate it, buddy. Um, all right, my man, I'll definitely do that. Thanks, Big Country. I appreciate it, bud. Uh, but yeah, no, no, that's true. No, it's heavy to lug around, but it's some of the best stuff you can cook with, especially on an open fire. Oh yeah, definitely, Pilgrim. Come on back, bud. I mean, I'll be here every Monday. Like that's for sure. I'm in this for the long haul. For as much for as long as I can, as long as we have power and electricity, and I mean the means to do this, I'm definitely going to do it until we have to do something. But that's true too. It could actually be used as a weapon in certain cases, and it also can be used as armor. I mean, cast iron ain't thin. Think about it. Let's see, what was that movie? Was it Hang 'Em High, or was it that Clint Eastwood starred in, or was it The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, or was it Outlaw Josie Wales, where he had the poncho on and he had that oven door strapped to his chest, and the guy shot him like 5 times, and he undoes the oven thing and then shoots him. Joni, that's true. Because cast iron is something that if you keep it right, and it'll last you a lifetime, and you can cook just anywhere with it. Blue Dog, have a good one, buddy. I appreciate it. Beaver on time anyway. That was epic. But no, honestly though, I will tell you that story next time, Jen. I promise. You just remind me, and I'll let you know. But I will. I'll put it as the topic next week. But shoot, but no, like I said, that's what I'm trying to do is just balance everything out right at the moment. Try to get what I need. Like I say, I want to get more cast iron because I want to have like the pots, the pans, the like the bacon dome dish kind of deal, and all of it, like everything. Any cast iron stuff I want. Yes, it's gonna cost me a penny and decent. Oh no, you're a great friend. You're one of my best friends, honestly. Caverines. I don't know about that one. That doesn't work too well. But no, definitely Sheridan. No, you're an awesome friend. You really are. Um, but no, honestly though, like I'm just trying to make my way in this world. Honestly, people, trying to trying to do the best I can about getting the preps done and trying to do all of that good stuff. Just oh yeah, it's cold here too. It's been cold here for a little while, but I'd still like to go fishing sometime. But it's hard when you're doing that, like when you're fishing that long and you're out there that long to try to catch something and they just ain't biting, and you're just getting colder and colder as you're standing there or out in the boat, whatever. I mean, it doesn't help. Oh, we're gonna do that next week too, Brandy. Just wait, Sheridan. We're gonna do that next week with me and you both, because I'm gonna have to ask you some questions about those shows. We got a few. Um, but yeah, we're actually gonna do a. I'm gonna do a little give y'all a little tip on some ghost hunting stuff next week. It's pretty cool. Um, Chewbacca screamed squirrel and made you jump. Oh, I'm sorry, Dom. I'm sorry, Dome Seeker. I didn't mean to do that to you. All right, my man. Yeah, I got you, buddy. Thanks, Big Country. Woo! 3 to 5 inches. Now y'all can keep that. Take that to keep that in Minnesota. We're supposed to get something here, but I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to get here. I haven't checked the weather today. That was something I should have done earlier. It is actually 9:59 by my clock. Did I ever catch one? I don't. Nah. Yeah, I hope so, Lone. I definitely hope so. Yeah, it is a novelty. It's the first thing. But hey, you know what though? I've I've learned a lot in the past few months, and then I've also I do. Oh yeah, we've definitely got those. I've got videos on. I'll post some of them here one day. We also I have another channel about the ladies man deal, dude. You remember about back in Hardy's? I ain't gonna give them all of it. You know what I'm talking about. I can't do all of that. Yeah, exactly. And you know what I'm talking about, Prep. You know what I'm saying, John. Yeah, that story. Because I was telling them another story, and then somehow it blew up to that. Man, I gotta figure out when I can get down to that way, bud. Honestly, because I'd love to go Bigfoot hunting in Tennessee. That would be freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm making them wait till next week. I want to. I'm trying to build up the anticipation. I mean, I can't give all of my secrets at once. I got to give y'all something every now and then, but not everything. Well, I've heard spitting on the hook works, but I don't know about holding your mouth right. But it depends on what you're trying to fish for. All right, Big Country. Have a good night, my man. Hey, I know what you're talking about, bro. 4 o'clock does come. 0400 does come very early. You enjoy it, bud. Y'all have a good night. All right, my man. I think everybody. Uh, what does everybody want to do? Y'all want to hang out a little longer, or how you want to do this? No, I didn't say he stole my shine. He still got some of my shine that I got to go get from him. I ain't had a chance to go run and grab it. Like I say, I'm off on Friday. I may run up. I may have to go get it to him from him then. Oh no, definitely we'll definitely go in the spring. Yeah, I know your back can't take that cold weather because of the shoot. Heck, my knees can't take the cold weather half the time. Yeah, I know, right? I still ain't got to be able, haven't been able to get that or the other. That's what I'm telling. I ain't had time to do anything, but I definitely will. But yeah, I think Friday, John, I'm gonna come up that morning sometime and pick it up, all of it. I'll bring my book bag with me. Hey, moonshine is a good fire starter, especially if it's high proof enough. All right, my man, that's cool. Sounds good, brother. That definitely sounds good. But yeah, we'll definitely have to go do some Bigfoot hunting if I can get down there, my man. No doubt. That would be awesome. Uh yeah, and a book bag. I gotta transport it somehow. I can't just carry it out the door and up the street. If I do that, then yeah. Yeah, I got a fishing pole at John's that I can't never go get because I can't never remember to go get it. You're gonna have to remind me, Brandy. Hey, do it, Lone Wolf. It's fun. Bigfoot hunting's cool. Yeah, I kept telling him all year this year I was gonna go get it. I was coming to get him, and every time I'd forget. Oh yeah, we definitely got to figure out sometime or another to go Bigfoot hunting. Frank, I bet Frank, brother, I've seen other people on a snipe hunt. Snipe hunting's fun too. When you ain't the snipey. Lead them on a wild goose chase. It's fun as crap. Like, no, he's over there. No, he went that way. No, he's back here. Oh, good Lord, Dynamite. That'd be you talking about probably a couple good couple thousand, or maybe even more than that. Because I mean, you're talking about a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 foot tall creature. Have a good one, Brian. See you, buddy. Oh Lord, yeah. I get it. I see how it is. I'm just so lovable. Oh no, they pulled that on you 10 years when you was 10 years old, Joni. The snipe hunt. Oh my God, they had you out in the woods going, "Hey, it's over here, it's over there, it's back here." That's bad. That's not. That's messed up. Yeah, I got to write it on the back of my hand, Neil. You're right about that. I need to because I got to go get that stuff. I got to do it. I'm gonna do that Friday. John, I'm actually gonna come and do that Friday. I promise. I'm gonna grab that moonshine and I'm gonna grab them fishing poles. Oh my God. Oh no. I would hope he meant taxidermy too, but shit. That's what I was thinking he meant anyway. Kind of tense you get, Dynamite. Damn, Chewbacca. Okay. The hot tent. Okay, I got you. Hey, that's cool. Shoot. Hey, I get that, man. I know. Tell me about it. This is hilarious. But no, I mean honestly though, yeah, I can be honest with you, Lone. That would be cool if we could Bigfoot hunt out in the West, but I don't know how much it would cost me to get out there at the moment. I'd have to save for a while to do that, I'd say. But honestly though, I mean I'd love it. Because I'd have to get the gear and all together to go. Your FEMA camp? No? Wow. Oh man. Put me at the end of a drainage pipe with a burlap sack and I could catch them. Oh my. That's messed up, dude. That's the one thing I have to say my grandfather did. He loved to go coon hunting. He would go raccoon hunting like every other night for years. Uh, my grandfather on my dad's side, my dad's dad, his actual and he also fox hunt. He'd fox hunt a lot too. Actually his CB handle back in the day was a silver fox. He was a cool guy. Fascinating story though. But shoot, I can remember when I was little, him being out in the building and in the building with him on the radio talking to people out in Texas and wherever else it would reach. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. Like that's a long way off. No, no. Tasted like ice cream. I was 6. I was pissed I didn't get one. Yeah, I'm sure you were pissed that you didn't get one. Oh my God. That's horrible. Oh my God. That's messed up. People do it to people, but hey, it happens. That's the way it goes sometimes. People are evil that way. But yeah, no, I learned about the snipe hunting thing years and years and years ago when I was young. And I never actually had to go on a snipe hunt because I figured it out early. There was one time my cousin tried to get me with that crap, and one of my female cousins told me what it was in my ear, and I'm like, "No, that's okay. I'm good." I was like 5 years old when that happened. She just did it to get me out of trouble or to keep me out of trouble. Yeah, I'd say that will. Gonna have so many big tents, all those heated tents around there. I mean, it's gonna be a nuts. Hey, no, I'm gonna actually write myself a note. I've got a piece of paper right here. I'm gonna actually write myself a note that I've got to go get that stuff Friday. No, see, hey, There you go. Whoop. There. Now I can't forget. Hey, that's true. Yeah. Well, if you hold on to them long enough, they may become antiques themselves. Then you wouldn't have to be putting them on consignment. You just sell them. All right, my man. I'll definitely have to come check you out. Yeah. Oh, do you remember my grandfather, Frank Short? That's cool. Yeah. His handle was the Silver Fox. He was on there like a lot back when I was younger. I mean, he was I can remember days that he would be on there for hours talking to everybody. I mean, this person, that person, everywhere. I mean, it's cool that, you know. Oh no. No, nothing like that. Hey man, I just write like I write. I don't give a crap. Writing it's just a fundamental thing. I told you I'm a caveman. That's why you named him that. Dirt Dauber 55. Hmm. I don't know who and all he talked to. There was a lot of people I can remember him talking to, but I don't remember half of the handles because I was like, well, at the time when he did it regularly, I was like 7, 8, 9 years old. I just thought it was fascinating that he could talk to people from way out in the blue yonder on a radio. Hey man, I write in all kinds of stuff. I write it on a dirt sheet if I have to. Shoot. So how's everybody doing this evening besides good? We all happy and fun and having a good evening and night, Lone Wolf. Have a good one, buddy. All right, everybody. I think we're going to end this live for tonight. We'll talk to you all later. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all of the donations, the help with the prepping, all of that. I mean, everything. You all are a great crowd. I appreciate y'all. We'll see you next week. And Bama Jen, I promise I will give I will give you that story next week. All right, y'all have a good night. Peace out. Hey, my cursive is pig Latin. Trust me, you don't want to see it either. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a good night. We appreciate you. Thank y'all. Bye bye.